started the recording. All right, boom. Thanks, guys. We got another show today of Real Ball Talk. We got the same people as always. We got Mus. How you doing, Mus?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Valentine, how you doing?
You already know, cuz.
You already know. Looking forward to the Arsenal game.
Yeah, man. I'm a bit nervous, obviously. I think it's going to be a dead game because both teams are really defensive. But
What's the lineup?
See how it goes, isn't it?
Lineup. I think it's we got Leno, Bellerin right back, David Luiz Gabriel, Tierney left back. We've got, I think, Xhaka Ceballos middle. We've got Willian right, Saka left, and then Willock in behind Aubameyang. So
if Willock is the answer, I don't know yet the question.
Mate, I'm telling you.
I mean, I think he's a decent player for like Europa League, and it's not. Let's be fair, it's not Arsenal quality at the end of the day.
So. Seen Willock start, especially in that. Is he creative at all to be?
Not at all.
I mean, he gets a goal now and again, but
But is he industrious? Or what's the reason that?
That's it. He runs around.
Yeah.
He runs around and he's from the academy.
Yeah. I rate Emil Smith-Rowe higher than him, but
definitely. Emil Smith-Rowe probably should be playing, but I think he just came back from injury. So, yeah. But yeah, guys. So I think a good place to start with. If we start with Liverpool's game yesterday against Brighton to start off the weekend, action-packed. I think Brighton started quite well actually. Missed a pen. Then Liverpool turned up second half. Great goal from Jota. Great goal. Again, like his 8th or 9th goal of the season. I mean, wow.
He's ahead of Mane now.
He's ahead of Mane. Yeah. He's been brilliant. And obviously the Salah offside first half. Well, that's VAR, and that penalty at the end. The funny thing about the penalty at the end is that my stream was a little bit behind, so someone messaged me saying LOL that they might be giving this as a pen. So I'm watching the game and I'm waiting to see the action come in, and I'm watching it with my brother, and then we're seeing the action and we're like, "Wow, is our stream that far behind?" Because I haven't seen anything that's a pen. And then when we realized what it was, we're like, "Nah." And I don't know about you guys, but why do they bother sending the refs to the monitor? Because every time they go to the monitor, they just change the decision.
Yeah, no, I actually support it, you know, because
you think it was a pen.
But like aside that point, I actually support the refs going to the monitor. Because like if the VAR assistant is only going to overturn it, he can only overturn it if it's clear and obvious. But if he thinks in his professional judgment he wants to overturn it, he can't overturn it unless he thinks it's clear and obvious. So by the referee going to check it himself, he's overturning his own decision, and the clear and obvious thing goes out the window. It's just based on their discretion. So that's what I support, because we're getting so many incidents where it should be overturned, but it's not, because it's not clear and obvious. Because the refs say, "Oh, I would have given it if it was my decision," but it's not clear. So for that reason, I'm in favour of it.
Yeah. No, I agree in the sense that definitely going to the monitor is the right thing. I just think it almost seems like the refs get told, "Hey, go and have another look, but we think you need to change your mind." That's the way it seems like, because you very rarely see the ref go there and keep the same decision that they made on the pitch. Yeah. Like yesterday, that's not a clear and obvious error. That's not even a pen.
But honestly, I think it was.
You think?
Yeah, because he kicked him. It was a harsh pen, but he didn't get the ball and he kicked Welbeck's foot.
Yeah, I do think it's a pen. I mean, by the letter of the law, it's a penalty, but normally referees don't give that decision. But it was a really soft pen. But by the letter of the law, it was a pen.
Like Robertson, he was just unlucky. Like he didn't impede him or stop him from scoring or nothing. He just kicked him accidentally.
Did Welbeck even touch the ball?
He didn't touch the ball, but he missed the ball and he kicked Welbeck's foot.
It's slow motion. That's the problem with slow motion, isn't it?
Yeah. I do think Brighton deserved their point though. So
yeah. I think overall in the balance of play, first half Brighton were better, and second half Liverpool were better. I would say, you could say they just about deserved the point, given they missed the pen as well.
But you know what? I actually think the VAR got both offside calls. I think everything. But obviously, I'm not happy about not getting a goal. I think he got it right every single one today.
Yeah. Mane's one was clear offside.
It was marginal. Salah's one, it was marginal, but it was still offside.
Yeah.
But like that's a whole new different debate. Like, should marginal goals count? But it was under the current rules. It was.
I'm seeing some people saying scrap VAR. What do you guys think? Would you like to go back to a football pre-VAR?
I understand why people are. There's big reasons to why people are saying scrap it, because you score a goal, but you like as a fan, like you want to celebrate properly. But with VAR, like you semi-celebrate because you don't know if it's gonna count or not. So in that perspective, I see why people are saying it. So at the end of the day, football is about entertainment. It's about like
100%.
brain going crazy, enjoying yourself. So if that's getting like compromised on, you might get a few extra decisions right. But on that bit, I do understand why people are saying that.
Yeah. What do you think, Valentine?
I think VAR is good for offside. You're either offside or onside, so that is quite clear. Yeah. But stuff like what happened at Liverpool, I think the Premier League should probably adopt to what the NFL does. So what the NFL does is currently VAR will only intercede when it's clear and obvious. So in that case, the referee's decision will stand if it isn't clear and obvious. So there was no need for him to.
That's what they're trying to do, though.
But there was no need for him to go to the monitor. They just stick to whatever the referee said initially. They wouldn't come in at all.
Yeah. So, I feel like VAR just bottle it. Whoever's behind the thing just bottles it. But I don't know. I mean, even for me, I think, like you said, Mus, I think the point about the emotion in football, that's what we all live. That's what we all watch the game for.
Exactly. That's why we wait.
Natural stuff. That's what we watch it for. So
we look for weekends for.
Exactly. And sometimes, but I I think overall, I saw Klopp's interview afterward with that BT Sport interview with Des Kelly. That was an interesting interview.
Laid it down.
I was interested. What did you think, Mus?
What did I think? Like, I think it was. He did it. I think Klopp did all the teams a favor. So because next time BT are thinking about giving a Champions League team a Saturday lunchtime kickoff, they're going to think twice. They're going to think 3 times before they do that because of the backlash.
Yeah. What did you think about the way the report went back at him, though?
Because I call bullshit on that because he's saying blame the Premier League, not us. It's them that allow it. But the thing is, they still have a choice when the kickoff is, and they chose it to be 12:30. So they still have a hand. They still have a big part to play in it.
Yeah.
And Gary Lineker was also backing his reporter mate as well.
Obviously.
Yeah. Obviously. He's Klopp's barking up the wrong tree. He's not.
Obviously.
The Premier League are responsible, and BT are especially responsible as well.
Therefore. And I think what he said as well about Chris Wilder was hilarious.
I wasn't following that, to be honest. Like I know he called himself.
About Chris Wilder doesn't want 5 subs, but I see that they've only got 1 point after 10 games or something. So 3 subs ain't helping that much.
He said
that's true though. I don't understand. It's like, why not 5 subs? Look how many Milner pulled his hamstring.
Yep.
Another injury. I mean, they're racking up for all teams.
I really do not. I don't understand why the Premier League did not vote for the 5 subs, because every other league stuck to it, but except from the Premier League.
You know what? Like the majority of teams are for it, but because of those few teams that don't want it, it's not changing. But it's the majority that want it.
Yeah. I think it has to be like 15 out of 20 teams has to want it. I think if it's 14, that's not enough. It has to be like 15 out of 20. So I'm guessing. I'm trying to think of who the teams are that will probably reject it.
Sheffield United,
West Brom, Burnley. Yeah. I mean, but I don't know why they're rejecting it. But
I mean, looking at Arsenal's bench, probably Arsenal as well.
Maybe Arsenal as well. It could be Arsenal. Hey, but I mean, overall, how do you feel? Most 1-1 point.
I think, considering the circumstance, we had a good performance, as good as we can get with like playing 6 of your like non-starters. But we just unlucky. That's it. It's got not lamenting over it. It's still You know, title race is wide open still, so
Wide open.
plenty of games to go.
Yeah, Henderson played well when he came on, though. Big difference at half time.
Yeah, no, Henderson, yeah. You know Henderson's going to make a difference when he comes on.
He has, to be fair.
In terms of his like leadership and like driving and encouraging his teammates, like he has an immediate effect on the entire team, like not just the way he plays.
Yeah, no, definitely. Valentine, what do you think of Henderson? Will he start for Arsenal?
Well then, but I don't rate Henderson as a footballer. You know, I get the leadership thing and the advice. I mean, I don't like. I understand the leadership.
Balls, you know.
That's not through the question.
I mean, as a footballer, I actually think he's like average or just above average. I don't know, but I get the leadership thing. Obviously, that was clear when he came on for Liverpool.
I agree with you. He was average for a long time, but now he's pulling off some really good, like brave 70, 60-yard crossfield passes.
I mean, he would make the Arsenal team, yeah. But
yeah,
like if it was an option of like someone like a KDB or something, I'll choose KDB.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah.
Even Pogba, I'll choose Pogba over Henderson as well.
Yeah, but I think with Pogba and Henderson, I don't think it should be a case of either or. It should be a case of really, in principle, they should both be able to play together. I think it's more. I mean, who's the best? I mean, are we still saying Kante's the best holding mid in the Prem?
Is he still playing in that position though? He's not.
He's back there now.
It's more of like a CM than it's DM, isn't it? Like.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm seeing some United fans trying to say Fred might be best defensive mid in the Prem.
No, I've seen West Ham fans in Declan Rice. I don't know. Like.
Declan Rice is not bad.
He's not bad.
But wait, who is the best DM in the league? Who are the contenders?
Fabinho. Kante, but he's not been playing there. So, but if he plays DM, he's definitely the best.
Yeah,
DM.
I'll probably say Kante then Fabinho.
Yeah.
I want to say Rodri, but it's too slow.
Who?
Rodri, Man City.
He's too slow.
It's too slow.
And Fernandinho, he's not starting anymore, is he?
No, he's not starting. No.
He's gone. His body's gone.
Yeah, his body like 35 now. So
when they signed him initially, he was like 29. I was like, what are they doing? But he actually shut me up. He gave them like 6 good years.
Yeah, Fernandinho was brilliant. Yeah, but you're right. They signed him quite late, but he did the job. 6 years solid. But I was going to mention something. But yeah, I mean, getting on to City, 5-0 yesterday against Burnley. I've seen that's like the 4th straight year they've won.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched the game. They were good. I thought Burnley were bad, but what did you think, Valentine? Are City back?
I mean, it was total domination. I saw the first 2 goals, and I just knew what was coming. Like, Mahrez was unplayable. Like, whenever Mahrez in that form, I'm like, he's like unstoppable, isn't it? Like with that left foot, like he's a bit like Robin Mahrez. Like you know what he's gonna do, but you can't stop it. Like you know what is coming, but you can't stop it. Like it's total domination. I think they had about like 69% as well of the ball.
Yeah,
they had 19 shots as well. 5-0. I think 5-0 actually reflects well on the Burnley keepers.
I think it flat Burnley.
It could have been way more. I think this win is gonna give City like confidence going ahead because it's still wide open. The race is still wide open, so I think this will actually kickstart like their season properly.
Because if they win the next game if they win the game in hand, they're like 3 points off top, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that's crazy because they've had a poor start. I mean, the thing is that I think Man City and Liverpool over the last 3 years, they've done so well that I think we've actually forgotten what it's like to have relatively good starts. I mean, Liverpool start, 21 points out of 30. I mean, that's a decent start. But compared to last year, it's like, I remember someone said yesterday was saying Liverpool are 7 points worse off than they were at this stage last season. It's like, of course, they won every game for the first 25 games.
Yeah.
So they're obviously going to be worse off. And look how many injuries they have. So,
exactly.
I mean, I mean, what did you think most about City? Any signs for you to be worried, or did you expect them to smash Burnley?
I'm not actually worried at this stage. Like every now and then they're going to hammer a team, but like they still haven't, sorted the defensive issues for them to be consistently hammering. So at this stage, I'm not. I'm quite calm.
Yeah. So for you, in terms of the title, what's the biggest worry? Is it any challenger in particular, or is it just making sure that you guys get your players back from the injuries?
That's the. I think the title rests on our injuries, because like I'm not like if we have our players fit, then like I'm always backing us. Obviously, I think it rests on our injuries. Okay, if they come back and if they stay fit, and if we can get through this spell, like with our with our reserves without dropping like a colossal amount of points, that's what it rests on. Like, I'm not concerned about Man City. I'm just concerned about what we do and how we deal with the injuries.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think we discussed it last time. I'm still fully on the Liverpool to win the league bandwagon, if you want to call it a bandwagon. I just think they're still the best team. They beat Leicester 3-0 last week convincingly with missing 6 players. They could have beat Brian yesterday if it wasn't. I mean, VAR, whether you want to say it was controversial or not. They have loads of injuries and they're still racking up points. Still had a good start, and I'm not convinced by Spurs. I think that part of the bar stuff will come back to bite them, and Chelsea haven't clicked on attacking the year against big teams. So I'm not convinced by them. And City, I think City are missing a bit of everything in all areas. Like their defense is not up to what it used to be. Ederson makes mistakes, but no one picks it out. The midfield doesn't press like it used to. And then the forwards, they're not aggressive type runners. Like Mahrez, like you said, Valentine is brilliant on his day, but he's not an aggressive type of player, like making sprints and behind. That's what Pep has lacked at City. The Sterlings, the Sanes, Aguero's constantly injured. I'm not convinced about Jesus at all. So, yeah, I still think Liverpool, all being well, I think they'll win it. Unless
I know it's still early in the season, but I'm not gonna lie, Tottenham are scaring me. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
I know they've been in this similar position with Pochettino on that, but it feels a bit different now because obviously Mourinho, he's been there, he's done it before.
Did you just watch that snooze fest?
But that is Mourinho though. He would love that, like a point away at Chelsea. To him, that was his plan, anyways.
Yeah, he's gonna crack open that champagne tonight.
And I think Tottenham have got like a good squad as well. Like in each position, there's always someone challenging the other person.
Yeah,
really good as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. They do have a good squad, to be fair.
They do have a really good squad. Yeah, I'm not gonna write them off, to be honest, because of that guy Mourinho. Because he's been there.
You can't write anyone off. Like this year, it's like so open. Like because Man City and Liverpool are so far off their base.
I might have Man United for free. I'll tell you for free now. As long as Ole is in charge, I don't see them winning the league. Fam.
Hey, but listen, United win their game in hand. They're 2 points behind Liverpool. So what are you saying, Valentine? They're in the title race.
But no. I just can't imagine Ole winning the league, man. It just feels. I don't know, man. I'm gonna lose.
Very wrong. I don't think they'll win it either, but still.
That's mad though. They're 2 points off if they win the game in hand.
Yeah.
Are you serious though?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the league's messed up, mate. West Ham win their game in hand. They're 4 points off the title.
Oh.
I need to check the table out again.
Wait. Let me check the table real quick.
Yeah, check the table. I'm telling you, it's crazy. That's how Man United fans. That's why I was so annoyed that they came back.
I didn't know United were like. I swear they've been
16 points after 9 games. Liverpool on 21 after 10. Win the game in hand, 2 points behind. Win their game in hand. United on the same points as Chelsea.
Oh my!
Because it feels like they've had a shocking start, but I don't know how.
Saying. Valentine,
if United are in charity, like
Valentine, we're back in the title race, bro. Don't rule us out for the title.
But I think even Aston Villa, if they win their games in hand, then they're top of the table, joint top.
Wait,
whoa,
what? How many games? Are you sure they're not 3 points behind?
Aston Villa, they got two games in hand.
2?
Yeah.
Wow. Villa for the league.
What?
Yeah, United might do it, you know. Just looking at the table, like.
Hey, Valentine's getting worried. That's why he's grabbing his neck. Starting to sweat. Hey.
Yeah, like the gap, the points gap is very small, like from the top all the way to down to like 13, 14.
Yeah, but don't worry. I think once we get to around Christmas time, that's when you'll see teams.
Yeah, it's gonna start leveling off. Like
start leveling up. That's when you'll see the crumblers. They'll fall off the pack.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Oh,
What happened?
I didn't realize Sheffield had 1 point of 10.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. I thought it was like 1 point in like the last few games or something.
That's what Klopp was saying.
Yeah. Now it's even more funny.
That's what Klopp rinsed it. Like, they even asked Wilder about it yesterday after they lost to Sheffield after West Brom, and even he struggled to say anything back to Klopp. Like, what do you say? Like, you got 1 point out of 3.
He can't come back to that.
You can't. And Klopp said it best. Klopp said it's like, it's not like I wasn't a manager at Mainz near the bottom of the table. It's not like I can't relate to you, but I'm at Liverpool now, so I don't understand this whole thing. So I don't know. I think the media likes to poke Klopp. They like to poke him because they know he'll get one. Like when that interview ended yesterday, and the guy tried to like joke it off like it was a good discussion. Klopp kind of looked at him like, "Yo, you're not the cameras here. I might just knock you out."
I think the BT guy did raise some good points though.
Who? Des Kelly.
Yeah,
he did.
It was. I mean, at the end of the day, like the Premier League executive, they voted on the 5 substitutions. Obviously, BT, they're a company, and what is the goal of a company? To maximize profit. Yeah. So they're gonna obviously choose like a team like Liverpool. They've decided like a noon kickoff is gonna bring them the most views. So obviously that's always gonna be like their central goal.
But
so
I don't even understand why that's gonna get them more views. Like the Liverpool fans, they're gonna watch it anyway on a Saturday.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they care about the neutrals as well. Like,
neutrals, but
I would have watched it if it was at 8 p.m. on Saturday.
Yeah.
Might have even preferred it.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing, actually. What do you get? This whole breakdown of 4 games on Saturday, 4 on Sunday, 2 on Monday. Like, how are you guys finding that? I kind of miss my 3 p.m. Saturday kickoffs, man.
Yeah, I do miss that. I'm not gonna lie.
You missed it.
I miss those days, man. Those were the best.
Match of the day now is like 4 games because it's all spread around. Like, you know
what I mean? And if 2 of the games are crap, you're like, why am I even watching match of the day? You're only waiting to watch one game. Nah, it's not the same anymore, to be honest. I'm not. But apparently this new format might be here to stay moving forward. I hope not.
Yeah, I'm hearing that as well. I
hope not, but I miss, like, you know those days you have your early kickoff, 6 games at 3 p.m. and then your big game at the end on Saturday.
Oh my days! That was when I liked when Sky like had the monopoly, like when they like just pick the games that suits them.
Mate,
properly.
Used to always be Super Sunday, Chelsea United and then Liverpool Arsenal, or something like that. Now they can never beat those days, man. Valentine, actually, I was gonna ask. Back when you were like young, like 10, 15 years ago, yeah, what was the away game you were scared of the most? Because I've said it to Mus before. Anfield away was the game that I was always scared of the most. Like, there was something about...
Even back in when we weren't even good.
Yeah, always. I was shook of Anfield.
Even like Gerard Houllier days, like early Rafa days.
Yeah, even early Rafa days.
Man was United away, but he's always been United away.
Shook of Anfield, man.
United away is always like, I don't know what happens to us when we go. I mean, I was glad we won this year, but I don't know when the next one's gonna come. Even when I was younger, United away has always been that. It's always been the one for me, man.
Mate, you know the thing with United away for me was because I knew we'd get cheated at some point. I knew that the ref would just magically make up a penalty or do something. But Anfield away is just like, every time the ball fell to Stevie G 25 yards out, I'm like, oh shit, we're in trouble.
Those were the days, man.
Man, I would love to go experience Anfield. Like,
man, I'm telling
you. From TV looks mad, but I can only imagine how it's gonna look like.
Moose has been there a few times, so he knows.
Yeah, Moose, how is it like?
I've been there. Like it was really amazing. Like when they sing "You'll Never Walk Alone." But the thing is, like it does. It's not always. My on the negative side. It's not maintained throughout the whole match. Like it's loud at the beginning. "You'll Never Walk Alone," but then it quiets down during the match, and then every now and then you get like a sort of like "You'll Never Walk Alone." Like,
like I normally go to like the Palace games as well, because Palace is like 20, 25, 30 minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
And the stadium, I mean, it's a smaller stadium than the Emirates, but the atmosphere is much better than the Emirates.
I've been to a few Palace games actually.
Yeah, and one thing about Palace fans compared to the Arsenal fans when we go to the Emirates, Palace fans, I've never seen them curse their players, but Arsenal fans, we always cuss our players at the Emirates. Like, Kolasinac, one, you fat freak, something like that. But Palace would never do that.
Like, even like Palace fans, I swear, even at away grounds, even at the Emirates, they're louder than the Arsenal fans.
Yeah. But you know the joke for years is that every away crowd is louder than the Arsenal fans.
Yeah, because like, they're the diehards that travel all the way across the country.
You know what I mean? And the Emirates has had this thing for years where it's like, you know, I've been to a couple of Premier League games at the Emirates, and it's a case of you're just sitting down.
And you know, like I've been to a game at Anfield, like sitting in the away sections in. So we were sitting because that's the only tickets we. So I was at this like Southampton with like a bunch of like crazy Southampton fans that came from all the way across the country. It was so annoying because like they were standing up the whole game. They would not sit down. So like you have to stand up as well.
Yeah. I've been to Southampton as well.
And it was so bloody loud, like the whole game.
Mate,
like, enjoy it.
Mate, so when you go to watch the games, are you do you get into the songs?
What
like when you watch do you get into the songs, or are you just one of those you just like kind of just wave along?
No, I joined in, man. I joined in.
Yeah.
I had to never walk like sung it passionately.
Yeah. Nah. What about you, Valentine?
To be honest, I'm kind of one of those guys that's guilty of making the Arsenal atmosphere dead. I don't really join in much. I'm just
part of the library,
the library, no, man. I think I sang a couple of times when I was there. Like, I'll get into it. I'll be like, yeah. I'll start singing, and I'll be like, damn, this team's crap. Why am I singing that?
That's what it is. Like,
I realize, you know what? I'm not like you guys, man.
It's like how can you be passionate and sing like that when your own team isn't showing that same passion, and it's not right. Don't feel right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been to 3 Premier League games, and Arsenal won all 3. So, and I've got to see Cazorla live, so I'm just happy about that. I miss that guy. But yeah, man. Crazy. But what was I gonna say? Who Liverpool got Champions League? Because you guys lost in the week to Atlanta, like 2-0, isn't it?
Yeah.
So did you guys win this one?
We got Ajax.
At home, right?
No, hang on. No. My mistake. We got
Midtjylland.
Or actually, I know we got Midtjylland, but we're playing them in Dortmund Stadium. But I'm not sure.
No, you've got Ajax. You got Ajax.
Oh, Ajax.
Okay.
Okay, so win that and you're through, I'm guessing.
I didn't even like draw that and we're through.
Okay, fine.
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, I mean, it should be fine for Liverpool, to be honest. And then who's your next Premier League game?
We got Wolves at home.
Okay, so
you guys got Wolves just now.
We got Wolves now.
By the way, before it starts, probably got about 5 minutes. But what are your predictions before the game starts?
Yeah, that's a great shout to end it off. Valentine, you want to go?
I do. I'm expecting a boring game, and I do think whichever team that scores is going to be like a 1-0 scrappy goal kind of thing. Man. And I hope the goal comes to Arsenal's way, but I'm not really feeling that confidence. I'm going to go with Wolverhampton win 1-0. I hope it's Arsenal, but prediction. Because when we haven't looked good at all, man, it's a bit worrying. Like creativity gone. Like it's sad because if Aubameyang doesn't do it, it doesn't look like anyone else is gonna do it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
He hasn't scored. He stopped scoring, man. Aubameyang.
Yeah, man.
But that's because he's been playing out wide.
But he played out wide last season, though.
He did. He got 20 goals from out wide last season. He wasn't playing central.
Yeah, he played.
This is my problem. Arsenal fans, not you, Valentine. Arsenal fans last season was when he was scoring from the left wing. And by the end of the season, I was hearing Arsenal fans saying Aubameyang's the best left winger in the world. Now he stopped scoring. It's like, why is he playing on the left? Should be playing up front.
He should, if the plan ain't working, change it, man. He's your talisman. If you play your top goal scorer in their best positions, where they're gonna, if they're not getting in left, then put him back in. I don't know. I feel
like as the club, like we pay Lacazette, and he's a lot of wages as well. They feel like they have to play him. I don't know what is going on.
I mean, obviously we signed Lacazette for like 50 million. People always say Arsenal have the most expensive front three in the league. People forget that. Yeah, Lacazette 50, Aubameyang 56, Pepe 72.
Damn.
I don't know why we're so bad at like you know how Liverpool went for Jota. I don't know where we're so bad at like identifying good players that will fit in. Because Pepe is a good player, but is he gonna fit in? Like
I was hearing people saying that Jota's better than Pepe already.
But the thing is like, even if Arsenal identify good players, it's like more about how Liverpool develop the player after they come. So even if Liverpool signed the same players as Arsenal, we could have signed Pepe and he could have been doing mad on the club. That's what it is.
That's the thing. Klopp's turns his players, especially his wide players. We gotta remember Klopp made Lewandowski.
Yeah, he made Aubameyang.
He made Aubameyang. He made Mkhitaryan. Royce. He made who else? Gundogan. He made Hummels. Like top.
Let's not forget Salah. He was
obviously
Salah
obviously
winger, but Salah was a winger getting 8 to 10 goals a season.
Yeah.
And then like go from that to like 30 plus goals in your first.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I'd say like no,
Klopp's assistant. I forgot his name. His previous assistant. Like he had a go at Klopp. He was the guy who did all the work behind the scene, and Klopp is like the guy.
Oh, the ex boss.
Yeah, the ex.
Yeah. Zelchko Buva.
That's a sad story, man. They were best friends apparently.
That was sad. I don't know, but
why, man?
Why ruin it? It was going so smooth. Like, why ruin it? Like,
but you know the story between them two.
No.
So basically, they both played together at Mainz, and they said whoever they had an agreement between them. When they retire, whoever starts managing first, the other will basically become their assistant.
Okay.
And Klopp had to go into management first, so the other guy became his assistant. But if he became the manager before Klopp would have been the assistant. And he would most likely he wouldn't have had the career he has now.
So basically, the other guy thinks that if he'd got started first, he'd be where Klopp is now.
Probably, and he thinks like during the entire time he's been assistant coach at Liverpool, he thinks he was like equal to Klopp in terms of a manager, but he just wasn't on the headlines. He said Klopp. He actually said openly Klopp wasn't the headline. He did the interview because he needs that. I didn't need that, but I was doing the same thing. I was having an equal role. He basically butthurt. He did an important role, but he's butthurt basically.
That's sad. That's sad to be fair, but I think he left 2 years ago now, and Liverpool won the league after he left. So
yeah, exactly.
Klopp's clearly done his thing, and I think right now it's almost impossible to argue for Klopp not being number one.
I mean, it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see how Klopp fares in his next job, because at the moment, like the system has been drilled into the Liverpool players. So I want to see when
he's done it everywhere he's gone.
Huh?
He's done it every. He's every time he's gone to, he's taken them over as like underdogs,
Yeah, but I'm talking in regards to his assistant, claiming that he is the one that actually drills it into the team.
Oh, so you mean like when Klopp starts afresh somewhere else?
His next club. I want to see how he goes. See if he's actually saying the truth. But, yeah.
He'll probably go for the Germany job, I reckon, or Bayern Munich.
Nah, I don't think he'll go for Bayern.
Nah, you don't think? Nah, I don't think actually. Nah.
It's like what is there to achieve at Bayern, man? They've won 10 consecutive La Liga titles. So, like,
I always ask myself, why do players go to Bayern? It's gonna be boring. You wake up now, you're gonna win the league.
Man.
Mate, that's sweet, man. What are you talking about, Valentine? That's what I want. I don't want to work hard. I want to wake up and say, yeah, I got the league in the back. That's why Sonny's chilling.
But it's like you see Bayern the game to win the title. Like the players were barely even bother. They were just like giving the high fives, a smile. They'll barely even celebrate it, man, because it's just.
No, the way they celebrate towels is like if us three were playing five-a-side,
Yeah,
and one of us scored, it'd be like, hey, nice one, man. Good game today. That's how they do it, but yeah, man. But hey, listen, let's wrap this up because the game's starting. So Valentine, you said 1-0 Wolves.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I'm hoping I'm incorrect.
I'm going 1-1.
Yeah, so I was gonna say low scoring 1-1.
Low scoring. What do we reckon Aubameyang's gonna get a goal today, or?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't have confidence in him.
I think he's gonna get like 2 chances, probably half his chance as well, and hopefully he scores them.
Hey, let's see. But yeah, man, guys, appreciate that on a Sunday, getting that done. Another good show, man. Loving them. We're getting the consistency going. And yeah, man, we just gotta keep this up. And yeah, man, we'll do next one next Sunday. Hopefully by then we'll see. Maybe United will be second, Valentine. Maybe, you know.
Anyone but Tottenham, but yeah.
Yeah, anyone but Spurs. You're right about that. But yeah, guys, appreciate it and enjoy your evening and catch you guys next time.
Yeah, man. Enjoy the games, both of you.
Hopefully, man. No, I doubt it though. Take care, guys.
Take care, man.
Nice one.